Welcome back, Brown. Oh, Chris, when I took the gig as a Horizon radio DJ, I had no idea I could just play skill songs and double your chains whenever I wanted.
Right.
I'm not sure what to do with all this power, mate.
Oh, it comes with great responsibility, mate.
Fair play, fair play.
When the first light strikes, make sure you strike first. Ain't got time to sidestep reverse. Witches in the mix. The worst curse, dry as a desert storm, the worst urge. Terror from the rooftops, eyes look for targets. Devils in the aisle, make sure you strike first. Keep your head when all becomes tragic. Never have to worry, I'm working with black magic.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Keep it live.
In 100 yards,
Keep it
turn
hostile.
right.
And keep it horizon.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit. You have arrived at your destination. 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
I have a vehicle, but no guide.
Small change of plans, my friend. Tell me, have you ever seen an active volcano up close? Meet me at the top of the mountain. You don't want to miss this.
Whoa! What was that?
That's nothing. Just a small tremor. The RS-200 suspension can handle it, no problem. My friend, there is a lot of smoke coming out of this volcano. You might want to get up here pronto.
Fast! Got it! On my way!
Hey, Ramiro, the festival operations team are tracking some activity around the volcano. That wouldn't happen to be exactly where you're taking my superstar driver, would it?
Está bien, Haley. This is really only a small eruption. Nothing to worry about.
Fine. Just remember we have an outpost to set up, yeah?
Isn't this incredible? The volcano has never been like this before, but it's waking up for Horizon! Isn't this incredible? The volcano has never been like this before, but it's waking up for Horizon! The top, we should do our tests and then get out of here, my friend. The Baja is waiting and I think the volcano is getting angrier.
Angelica Garcia coming to you live from the Horizon XS chopper. That's right, we have a chopper. We're flying high over Mexico to see one superstar driver take on the fury of the Gran Caldera volcano. Don't go anywhere.
Looks like you're attracting the local news. You're on TV.
It looks safe, but there's vapor everywhere. This expedition looks to be heading straight to the active crater of the volcano. This might be the most rock and roll thing ever. We'll be back soon.
They said opening them, save with a car, actually helps release the geothermal energy.
Keep going, superstar! Don't let the Gran Caldera defeat you! Horizon XS is cheering you on!
Coming up on the crater now, Remy!
Copy that! Feel free to turn on the air conditioning. You made it! Bien hecho! I spoke to Haley and they say we have some time. In fact, there are some things she wants us to do up here. For science, you know?
For science! Suited and booted. Come at me, science.
Promised I'd show you an active volcano up close. Now, I think the show's over.
Yep, that's enough playing with fire for one day.
Oh, that was a big one! I think the volcano is telling us we've overstayed our welcome.
Agreed. Let's... go. I'll see you at the bottom, Rami.
Good thing I know the fastest way down. Don't look back!
Trying my best.
Woohoo! That's all! Yin! You faced the volcano. Now let's see how you handle some real Baja racing, my friend. Vamos! I know an old Baja circuit that would be perfect. I didn't plan on us entering a race already, but here goes nothing.
Onward into the final lap. Oh, but what's this? Some new competitors have entered the arena. Ah, this is awesome! Vamos! The crowd goes wild!
Legendary Baja racing, my friend!
Ah, we've never seen anything like this! And then go! Across the finish line!
Horizon Baja. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the Baja 500 and 1000. Legendary cross-country racing.
My friend, those run once a year. We get to do this every day.
You know how to make an entry. Welcome to Horizon Baja. Well, what do you think of the place? This will be the destination for cross-country racing. You in? Here's the new cross-country event program to start. So I will see you out there.
clouds. Turn right. Turn right.
Hey Horizon, who wants to spend a weekend in the Baja? New Desert Outpost is live with more fans, more food, and more cross-country racing than you could ever want. I'm taking XS out there as soon as I can get the chance. And so Rami and our superstar driver taking on our volcano on the way here? That's so cool. You two deserve a song.
Arrived at your destination.
If you need to travel around Mexico, I definitely recommend taking the bus. It's cheap and there are plenty of routes and the drivers are always very friendly and helpful. I told the festival this, but they were like, nah, we're gonna go with our system where you pay your own travel costs until you find and smash all these wooden signs to get a discount. It's easier. Hey, whatever you say, Horizon, you do you. Hola, amigo.
It's ready. You can come down and collect the escort now.
Whoa, get a load of that. Looks like an old Baja truck. Oh, this thing's won more off-road races than you or I have had hot dinners.
Turn it up to 11 with Angelica Garcia.
H new tires, probably new suspension. I'll call you when it's ready.
In 400 yards, turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Hey, Brown. This is the Eliminator, an epic event that puts you versus everyone to see who is crowned the winner. They're taking sign-ups if you're interested.
Hola! Want to play hide and seek? Bring 5 of your friends and meet me here.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Horizon Excess. Bringing the best rock. All your guns.
You have arrived at your destination.
People usually say they want a cabaña by the ocean. You're the only one who wants a cabaña by the Baja. What's not to love?
Hey, Brown. I just got a notification. Ready to pick an adventure? I've been sitting on this one for a while. It's the showcase I've always wanted to do. See you there.
Hey, mi amigo. Listen to this. My great aunt used to work for the government, and she says there was a classic car built right here in Mexico. So many of them, it should be easy to find one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Uncle Victor said it was like meeting an old friend again. Take good care of this one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
It's a Renault Catrel. That makes sense. In the 60s, there was a ban on imports, so the government allowed them to be built here. Gracias for finding it. I'll get it running. Shouldn't take long. These things are indestructible. Horizon exit.
Hey, amigo! The Universidad is sending a technician to do some research at our festival outposts. And he needs a driver.
Be nice to him. It's my baby cousin Juan. Hola, my name is Juan Maria Garcias. The university assigned me to conduct research at Horizon Outposts. And my cousins, Rami and Ale, said they could introduce me to a Horizon driver. Muy especial. I guess that's you.
Me? Hey, I'm just here to help. Thanks, Juan.
Arrived at your destination.
Está bien. If we want to gather data from inside a sandstorm, first, we have to find one. Let's tour the region. You want to drive, or should I?
You're the scientist. I'd better drive.
Some desert landmarks will be helpful if we get hit with poor visibility. I can take survey data on the way. Welcome to Bahía de Plano. But sandstorms don't come from the ocean. Let's move on and step on it. When you step on it, my friend. Hey, it's the Baja Circuit. Do you think the university needs geographical data on local racetracks?
Definitely.
Muy bueno. Now let's turn back for the coast and head south. Whew. They say sandstorms here can get muy malo. Dark skies, wind gusts up to 100 kilometers per hour.
So, remind me why we want to drive into one.
Because it will be really, really cool. Also, for the science. Very, very important science.
Right. Now I remember.
If you get caught in a sandstorm, just head west until your feet are wet. El Arco de Cabo San Lucas. It's a popular tourist destination. Maybe I'll come back during semester break. Time to head inland. The university asked me to check out some strange crop formations. That's enough for one day. Time to get the raw data back to the university. Muy bueno. Now you have your bearings for when we find that big sandstorm. I'll keep an eye on the forecast and give you a call.
Fingers crossed.
Wanna get close to you.
Hola, amigo. Still working on this desert weather survey for the university. Can you meet me?
Be right there.
Hey, amigo.
Have you heard of the Carrera Panamericana? I've just been told about another barn find nearby. Shall we go find it?
Turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Ay, no storms in the horizon just yet. Lo siento. While we're waiting, how would you like to throw a desert flyer around some sand dunes?
Might as well.
Now, let's demonstrate some physics, no? I should say, I've also set up some important scientific equipment for